Morning's Gabe Zolma, Western Center Journalism, had a very interesting article about Obama's birth certificate. Yeah. Lieutenant Detective Mike Zulu was on a radio show, and he was actually talking about the birth certificate, and he believes that within 3 to 6 months, things might change. The problem that we have is that there's no one in Congress that is willing to put their careers or possibly their lives on the line by demanding that Obama release his records. And you know what's interesting? It's these same people that send our military men and women to go fight in Afghanistan, to go fight in Iraq, to go fight in all these strange places and put their lives on the line for no reason, because we can't win. But our military heroes do what they're told to do based on the oath that they took. Yet our members of Congress that took a similar oath aren't willing to do the same. If one senator or one congressman was willing to honor his or her oath and possibly put their life on the line by demanding on the Senate floor or on the House of Representatives that Obama release his records, you know, the ones that Elena Kagan buried for like $3 to $5 million bucks, why would anyone spend $3 to $5 million to bury their past unless they had a reason to bury their past? What the hell is wrong with you American people not to understand that? Huh? What is wrong with you? Obama has posted, thanks to the Donald, a forged document that resides on the White House website. It's an absolute forged document. And not one congressional representative has the honor to follow through and obey his oath. Not one. Yet, once again, these same members of Congress have no difficulty sending our military men and women to fight. For what? For what? At least they honor their oath. And yet, there's not one out of 535 representatives that have the easy life, you know, $175,000 or $176,000. That's just their pay. That isn't their benefits. That isn't their $5 million for their ridiculous offices. Tell me, why would Senator McCain need 5 offices? For what? They just send out computer-generated form letters. What does he need 5 offices for? What does Ted Cruz need 5 offices for? They don't, because they don't do anything. They don't do squat. And if one of them stood up and honored his or her oath, they could save this country. But they won't. They have no difficulty sending our soldiers to go fight and die, get their legs blown off, get their arms blown off. And when they come back, oh, you can't have any weapons because you took psychotropic drugs because of the nightmare that we made you experience. What a joke. What a complete joke. And Obama? What does he do? That's what he does when he doesn't have his teleprompter. The guy's a moron. He is a Muslim extremist set out to destroy America. And there's not one senator or not one congressman that's willing to put his or her life on the line like they expect our military to do. Look how many we've lost for nothing. What do we accomplish? And it all comes back to Bush. He's the one that did it initially. There was no reason to go into Iraq. None. As crazy as Saddam was, he kept a lid on it. And I said this 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Bush took the lid. He opened the Pandora's box, and now we can't close it. And with Obama, it'll never be closed. Yeah, what a joke. Barack Hussein Obama. How disgusting is that that we have someone like him as our president? He can't be impeached because he's not eligible. He needs to be arrested. If we had a Supreme Court that was worth anything, that wasn't already compromised, you know what they would do? They would drop all the bullshit things they're playing with right now, and they would focus on only one thing. You know what the one thing is? Obama. They would demand that he produce his original birth certificate documents. They would demand that he produce the records that Elena Kagan buried. Here we have a Supreme Court justice that knows that he's not eligible. And she's on a Supreme Court. How insane is all of this? Are you getting the picture? We don't have law in this country any longer. The Supreme Court's compromised. If it wasn't, what would they do? They would say, hey, Obama, we need to see these documents. But they won't do it because they, like the 535 members of Congress, are afraid of losing their lives. Well, you know what? A lot of Americans have lost their lives for a whole lot less. So wake up! Honor your oath, all of you. You make me sick. You're disgusting. And you know what? God will sort you all out in the end.